SDX Enabling and Programming Software, helping you bring your content to life. In the next 10 minutes, we'll outline the benefits of using the SDX Enabling and Programming Software, tell you what you'll need to get started, and describe the tools the software offers for enabling your content, and the files the software produces as a project output. SDX developed its new enabling and programming software to put you in control of the entire development process. Using the software, your creative staff quickly and easily enables your content that is always securely in your control. This powerful software speeds production, guiding the process with creative tools, emulating the final product.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
And outputting program files and the print files for DOTS. With SDX software, there are no outside vendors, no communication problems, no risk of programming errors, and no additional costs. What you need to get started: a PDF, some WAV or MIDI files, and a plan. That will help you decide which areas on the page will be filled with the tiny dot patterns that the optical pen reads and responds to. The software will help you do the rest. We'll start with Design View, where you indicate which areas in the art should be active. The Project Explorer on the left side of the screen lets you see the pages in your project. It also lets you see and select those objects you've created. A variety of drawing tools let you create new objects on the page. Let's create one now, a label for the leopard. We'll give the object a name to make it easier to work with later in activities. The freehand and polygon tools let you tailor shapes with precision, so you can make any shape you want. And just so you know, if you make a mistake, there's always an undo button. Once you've created objects, it's easy to edit them using familiar menu commands, toolbar buttons, and keyboard shortcuts. You can copy and paste them, move them, and resize them with ease. Once an object is defined, you can add audio to it and use it in activities. Then you can use Emulate mode to listen to that audio and play through those activities. There are many activity models that let you tap into the full potential of the software. Each pre-programmed activity model lets your consumer interact with the printed page in a different way. For instance, they can hear a question and touch an object on the page with the SDX reader to answer, or listen to a randomized pattern and try to recreate it themselves. Let's start simple with the default activity. The default activity contains information for what objects do if no other activity is in progress. Some objects play audio, others start activities. Let's add audio to that leopard label we created. You can add audio from your own computer or a company-wide content management system. You can also create a placeholder for audio to be added later with the audio specification function. You can add multiple audio files to the same object, as we'll do here, play through them all, or play one sound the first time an object is touched and another the second. Use the Emulate function to test your audio.
Leopard.
The SDX Enabling and Programming software provides a range of activity models that SDX has created over the many successful projects we've done. You select the model and apply it to your project. Activity assistants are available to walk you through setting up or editing each activity. You can customize even further in Advanced Activity mode. We've set up an activity using the Point and Play model. This model lets you add additional layers of audio to a set of objects. Here, English audio plays in the default activity.
Giraffe.
touch an object to access the layer of Spanish audio we added through a point-and-play activity.
Español. Leopardo. Jirafa.
The Activity Explorer lets you view the activities you've created. Let's take a look at the assistant for this activity. Screen 1 lets you name the activity and decide which objects are involved. Screen 2 is where you assign audio to the objects. You can also add more layers or modes of audio. For example, on an interactive globe, you could have currency information on one layer, population information on a second, and historical information on a third, and switch between those layers easily. On screen 3, select the objects that moved you from one layer of audio to another. Finished. The question and answer activity model offers a powerful, flexible way to create games and quizzes. How many questions play each time the game is played? How many tries does the user have to answer each question? Is the game scored? You decide.
Let's play a game. To stop playing, touch this picture again. I am closely related to the horse. Find me. Try again. Excellent. I make a noise that sounds like I'm laughing. Find me. Excellent. I am the fastest runner in the world. Find me. Excellent. See you later.
The question and answer activity assistant guides you through each step. On screen 1, you select the objects in the activity and choose some activity-wide settings, like whether you want to use timing and scoring options. On screen 2, for each question, set the objects that count as right or wrong answers and assign audio to them. Objects can give hints, too. Decide how many tries the game player has to get the right answer. Decide whether the game player touches one or multiple objects to complete the question. On screen 3, set any introduction audio. Set how many questions the user answers before the activity ends. Tailor timing and scoring options, and set the order of the questions. Finished. When the pattern activity model is used, the player hears sounds. The player repeats the pattern by touching objects on the page. The pattern can get longer with each right answer.
Touch the instruments that make the sounds you hear.
The playback activity model allows the user to touch objects on the page to make a song. Touch an object like a play button to hear the song.
Touch the keys on the keyboard to play.
You can easily create a working calculator with the pre-programmed logic of the number pad model.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Keep adding objects, audio, and activities until the project matches your creative vision. Then take the final steps to publish your project. The software has verification and reporting functions that let you know what you've tested, what audio is left to create, what objects are found on each spread, and more. When you're ready, publish the project. Create Project Output lets you create a set of files storing audio and programming that will go on the SDX reader. Publish Overlay will generate the PDF with the overlay of microscopic dots that will be sent to the printer. Here's the PDF output file. Standard lithographic printers take your 4-color art and this code overlay, match up the crop marks, and print the overlay as a 5th color. Zoom in to see the microscopic dots. From start to finish, you're in control of your project. No outside vendors, no communication problems, no risk of programming errors, and no additional costs. Thank you for taking time to learn more about the SDX enabling and programming software. We look forward to working with you, helping you bring your content to life.